Hi everyone, I'm Kathy. Welcome back to Kathy's Vegan Kitchen. If you love the recipes, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we would really appreciate it if you could comment about the recipe. Today we're making orange cauliflower. It's kind of my spin on a Chinese dish, which is like an orange chicken, but we're going to use cauliflower instead because we're vegan. So you have one head of cauliflower, and I took the core out, and you want to cut the cauliflower into equal-sized florets so it cooks evenly. There may be a couple, that's fine, but the most of them you want them to be relatively the same size. I have 3 different bowls here. One is for the plant milk, and it has 2 cups of plant milk. I picked oat milk. You want the unflavored, unsweetened kind. I also have 2 cups of chickpea flour. Now, you can use any type of flour that you like. I'm just using chickpea flour to make it gluten-free, but you can choose what you like. And the zest of 1 orange. And we're going to mix that zest into that flour and give it that nice little orange taste. In my 3rd bowl, I'm going to mix 1 cup of nutritional yeast with a 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. Now, you can make your own breadcrumbs by toasting bread and then putting it into the food processor. If you choose to use gluten-free bread, you can do that. You can use any type of bread that you like, or you can use the breadcrumbs that you buy at the store. It's up to you. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take each piece of cauliflower and you're going to dip it into the milk. With your fingers. You're going to put it into the flour mixture, back into the milk again, and it's going to end in the breadcrumb and nutritional yeast, so it's completely coated. And you can cook these in the air fryer or the oven. We're going to do both today so I can show you. So we're going to put each cauliflower floret after it's coated onto the air fryer pan and to a pan with the silicone baking mat to bake. And we'll be right back. Okay, the cauliflower is coated. It's a really fun activity if you have kids. They get their hands all messy. It's kind of like playing in a sandbox, so it's kind of fun for them if you have children. You're going to bake these 400 degrees for 30 minutes. We're going to air fry these at 370 degrees for 8 minutes, and then we're going to put them back in. So we'll come back and we're going to make some sauce. While the cauliflower is cooking, I put it in the oven, but I haven't put the air fryer in yet because it takes half the time. We're going to make the orange sauce that goes onto the cauliflower, and we're also going to pair it with some brown rice and some wok fried vegetables. Now, you don't have to add these vegetables. We like to add it for a meal. You can just eat the orange cauliflower on its own with rice or just on its own, period. I have a saucepan. You want to take a 1/2 cup of water, and you want to add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. That's going to be your thickener, and you want to mix it in to the water and let it sit for a couple minutes. And I squeezed 1 cup of fresh orange juice. It took about 3 oranges, and I used the zest for the breading over there. If you want to use bottled orange juice, you can do so. I used fresh. So I have 1 cup of fresh squeezed orange juice, 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. I used the low sodium kind. 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 teaspoons of rice vinegar, and 1 inch of fresh ginger that I minced. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add this cornstarch mixture with the water. put it directly into the pot, and that will help it thicken as it heats up. And we're going to put that on the stove on medium-low until it thickens. The cauliflower is out of the oven and the air fryer. They look very similar. So you don't have to have an air fryer to make this. You can do it in the oven. It just takes twice as long in the oven. So now what we're going to do is we're going to transfer the cauliflower that is cooked into a bowl. And Paul, look at the sauce over there. The sauce has thickened. Okay, I put all the cauliflower combined into one bowl, and I'm going to take about a half a cup of the sauce. And toss the cauliflower gently in the sauce. And then we're going to put it back on a pan. Now, if I was just doing the air fryer, I would put it back in the air fryer for 5 minutes. Since I have them both together just for convenience purposes, I'm going to put it on the pan. I've reduced the heat to 325 in the oven, and I'm going to throw these in the oven. And I'm going to make the vegetables because it takes the exact amount of time. So we're going to turn the wok on medium-high. We're going to put mushrooms. This is 8 ounces of sliced portobello mushrooms. You can use any mushrooms that you like. I like portobellos, but you can do what you like. And we're going to wait until those brown a little bit. Okay, I'm going to add half of a broccoli crown that I cut into florets, about similar size as the cauliflower. And then I have a half a pound of green beans. And those take longer to cook. So we're going to let those cook for about 5 minutes. And then I have 6 baby bell peppers, but we don't add those until the very end because we don't want them to overcook. The key to making perfectly cooked vegetables in the wok, and I've said this before if you've seen some of my other videos, you do not cook in sauce. If you cook in sauce, it makes it soggy, and we don't like soggy. You add the sauce at the very end, and it's a very minimal amount of sauce. You can always add sauce to your dish after, but you really do not want to add sauce until after everything is cooked. And as you can see, there's no oil in my wok. The vegetables give off enough moisture on their own. And as you can hear it sizzling up. So we're going to give that a couple minutes, and then we're going to add these. When the broccoli starts to get bright green, when it's done, we're going to add the baby bell peppers. If you don't have baby bells, you can just use a red bell pepper and just cut it into bite-sized pieces. I like the pretty colors, so that's fine. And then I'm going to go grab that cauliflower. Okay, now I already prepared brown rice in advance. So we're going to let Paul taste. I'm going to take about a cup of brown rice, and I'm going to put it in the base of the bowl. You can also put this on a platter if you like. Now what we're going to do is take literally like a quarter cup, couple tablespoons, that is it, of sauce. And we're going to turn that heat off. We're going to toss it around. You only need a tiny little bit. You don't need a lot. So we have the brown rice. You can add a little sauce to the rice. And add some of these delicious sauteed vegetables in the wok. And we're going to top with the orange cauliflower. And again, you can eat this orange cauliflower all on its own. I just like it to add the other veggies in there too. And we're going to add some green onions on top and some sesame seeds. And here you have orange cauliflower. And Paul's going to take a taste test. Here's our taste test expert, Paul, going in.
Orange cauliflower?
Orange cauliflower, like Chinese dish.
I think I've seen orange cauliflower, really the color before.
You have. This was just white cauliflower. This is orange flavored.
Ah, difference. Okay. So I'll try one of those. Ooh, kind of orange flavored. That is delicious.
Good stuff.
Wow, yeah. You try those veggies, rice. Yeah,
Good?
fabulous.
All right.
Try
How many thumbs up?
2.
Thumbs up. We'll see you next time. Bye.